2-1 action. Okay, let's take a look. The tightening and loosening process of our safety valve. First, we will tighten the float valve to the appropriate pressure. I'm adjusting the pressure to about 2.3 megapascals. There is a tightening force table. We can set the pressure according to the table. It doesn't matter if we set it higher. Then, let's first look at the tightening process. This is the center gasket that comes with it. Let's put it aside first. Let's first look at the tightening process. Close the clamping slope valve. Press down the hand valve of this part. Turn on the tightening pressure regulator valve. Open the needle valve for tightening. It will rise. You can see it has risen. To relax, close the clamping pressure regulator valve. Open the relief valve. Then pull the reset switch apart. It will descend. You can see it. Okay, now we will tighten the safety valve. Place the center gasket in the center position. Place the safety valve on the clamping. Then push the cloth in place. Then you can tighten it. The steps are the same. Okay, it's tightened. Then we can close the remaining valves. Okay, slowly adjust the pressure. And then start to increase. How? The set pressure of our valve is about 1.44 megapascals. We use 1.44 megapascals, which is very close to the full scale of the meter. So, we choose a high range pressure gauge. So we choose this 16 megapascal one. Open the 16 megapascal pressure gauge switch. Why did we choose this one? After choosing the appropriate pressure gauge and the lift-up pressure, its set pressure and lift-off pressure should not exceed 2/3 of the 3-point range. If you are testing several valves, it can be compared to more than 2/3 of it. But try not to exceed too much. Otherwise, due to the number of uses, or the number of uses is too much, the pressure gauge will be inaccurate, such as not zeroing rising pressure. The pointer of the pressure gauge does not match the actual pressure. These are all situations that can occur. Okay, let's wait a moment to look at the program. Let's not use the program yet. Just operate the needle valve interface. Let's see how the air pressure is. We use the closed exchange valve and our low pressure acceptance switch. I said in the last video, it can only reach 1.2 megapascals, but the actual pressure we use here, up to 14 megapascals. So we use the high pressure acceptance switch. Then we slowly open our high pressure handover switch, or look at the pressure on the pressure gauge, or the program. This is our actual pressure. We choose to select our sensor here, 0 to 16 megapascals. You can also check the pressure on the screen, or the pressure gauge. Then slowly open our high and medium pressure measurement switch. Okay, the pressure has started to rise, and the pressure on the pressure gauge also rises. It also rises here. We slowly increase the pressure. Okay, you can see that as soon as I turn off the high pressure, as soon as I turn off the lighting switch, the pressure here drops sharply, which proves that after we reached the pressure, the safety valve opened. So there is a pressure drop. And when unloading, we can see the pressure on the pressure gauge. I will now turn off the high and medium pressure power switch, and then open the unloading valve. You can see that the pressure above has stopped. You can see it's slowly decreasing. And close the unloading valve after 0. This is our entire pressurization process. Or let's take a look at how our low pressure switch boosts the pressure. Okay, now I'll combine Valve and high and medium pressure state switch off. Open our low pressure state switch. It can only rise to 0.12 megapascals. You can see that. I'll turn it on now. You can see that the pressure gauge is placed enough. I'll open it completely. You can see that the maximum pressure is 1.12 megapascals. We can adjust it through the pressure regulator valve behind, but the maximum pressure is 1.6 megapascals. You see, I fully open it. It won't increase pressure. This is our low pressure switch. How to use it? I also unloaded enough. Close it. Then open the speed limiting valve to zero the pointer on the pressure gauge. That's it. Okay,